What is up, everybody? You're checking out the Uncensored Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the Hakamite ANC, and you're listening to what the world is listening to. We're covering WWE Friday Night SmackDown from October 20th, 2023, live in San Antonio, Texas. And we start with Paul Heyman coming out to the ring. Paul says, "Did you see what Jimmy Uso did on Raw? He cost Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes the tag team titles. The LA Times broke this story. At Crown Jewel, WWE Undisputed Universal Champion Roman Reigns will fight LA Knight. I am like every single one of you. We are all fans of LA Knight. If you're a fan, you need to watch Crown Jewel to see LA Knight get stomped by Roman Reigns." LA Knight comes out. LA says, "Here's how we're going to do this. Our contract signing is next week. Make sure when you talk to Roman Reigns, you make sure it's absolutely clear whose game it is. Speak the undisputed truth. That is LA Knight." So we're going to get some progression next week when the contract is signed. LA Knight versus Roman Reigns will be official for Crown Jewel live action, and the fans are really behind LA Knight, so it's a good time to put this match for him. Next, we have Montez Ford with Angelo Dawkins and Bobby Lashley taking on Santos Escobar with the LWO by his side. Decent match. The end came when Angelo Dawkins gets involved. Santos attacks him, but then Montez Ford rolls up Santos holding the tights to get the victory. Afterwards, the Street Profits attack Santos Escobar until Carlito runs out with a steel chair, and uh, Lashley and the Profits leave. So I'm excited to see Carlito make his singles debut. Hopefully he's going to fight Bobby Lashley. We don't know when that's going to happen. Maybe Crown Jewel. But Carlito is siding with LWO. Definitely, he's got their backs. Next, the LWO offer to be with Rey Mysterio, but he says he's rolling solo for this conversation with Logan Paul. We're seeing Pretty Deadly get their nails done and the Brawling Brutes attack them. Funny segment there. The Bloodline's backstage. Jimmy says he's quarterback. And then John Cena arrives backstage and Cena comes out. Cena says, "Last week I talked about Roman Reigns' streak. I found I have a streak of my own. 2002 days since I last won a TV match. My last win was in 2018. I've been talking about retirement. It's time we all face facts. I believe in us. I can still go. The time is now to turn the math around. It will be a bad night for the next city if brave enough to come through. That person's gonna get smoked." Solo Sikoa comes out, but then John Cena attacks him. Jimmy Uso runs out and super kicks Cena. Jay, then wearing all black, attacks Jimmy. Security separates the two, and Cena hits Solo with an FU. So Cena is not done. He's still got more to do. Nick Aldis finds Jey Uso and he kicks both Adam Pearce and Jey Uso out of the arena. Logan Paul comes out. Paul says 6 days ago I was in England beating the daylights out of a scumbag. I'm not here for Rey Mysterio. I already beat Rey in my first ever wrestling match. Rey does have something I need. He's got the US Championship. I need that. At Crown Jewel, I'll be here. I'll have the opportunity to be another deadbeat dad." And then Ray comes out. Ray says, "You actually remind me a lot of my son, Dominic. Amazing, amazing ability, passion, but you also have a big mouth. I think you need some humbling. I was reluctant to kick Dom's ass, but with you, I'm not going to hesitate. I'll give you the opportunity at Crown Jewel." And then Paul offers his hand and Ray shakes. So now we have Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul at Crown Jewel. I'm not too sure how I feel about this one. We'll see how it goes, but hopefully these two can have a decent match. Next, we see Austin Theory and Grayson Waller defeat Cameron Grimes and Dragon Lee after an A-Town down to Cameron Grimes. Theory getting revenge on these two. We see an interview with Kevin Owens in an empty arena. Kevin says it doesn't feel like it to be separated. It doesn't feel great to be separated from Sami Zayn. I'm happy to be on SmackDown. I have a lot of history with Bloodline. We'll cross paths again. All I try to do is make people know that this is the KO show. So good promo there from Kevin Owens. We then get our main event, the WWE Women's Champion Io Sky defending against Charlotte Flair. A great match with a lot of action. The end comes when Dakota Kai distracts the referee. Io Sky has the title belt after Charlotte fights Bayley at ringside. Charlotte spares, but she accidentally hits the title belt, and Io Sky retains. Afterwards, the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair, returns and takes out Damage Control, hits a KOD to Bailey, and helps up Charlotte Flair. So with the EST back in the mix, Damage Control and Io Sky, their days might be numbered. With that, I want to make sure you subscribe, like, hit that notification bell. Follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and wherever you get your podcasts. Stay safe and stay uncensored.